Just
Probably, yes.
but
most of the time,
learning to get the clear is
exactly. I thought that as well. Like, it's different if 8 people are learning the fight, or if it's like 6 or 7 people already knowing what's happening in the first bit.
Like with pugs as well, you always have such a different skill level. Like you have some people that are hitting rages, some people have said they've hit rage, but they can't even do like the first 2 mechanics.
No.
It takes you like so long
Hello.
to get a group together. Hello.
I'm not sure how strict the enrage on that one is actually.
But I think a kill party is very different to a weekly kill party as well in that sense.
Yes, because that's well the same with 3. Like my weekly kill party was so much better than kill party. Like it's still wiped, like they still did things wrong, but it was because people have different ways of doing things, and getting 8 people to abide by the same one is, I don't know. I'm not pugging it anymore, to be honest. I kind of gave up with pugs for a bit. Just
I'm
not that
actually
fun.
a leather worker. I don't know why it says leather worker still.
Yeah, they're the best ones to get. The ones that are like 5 out of 8, 6 out of 8 already. Like my FC has a group that has about 5 members, so I do go with them now and again.
I'll be honest,
Hello.
I haven't watched anything. But I'll do what you tell me to do.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Yeah, I just watched like the guide from the beginning until like where we were and a bit further, but not too much.
I have read and watch. So
Very good. You can coach us then.
no.
Just no.
I mean, I'm not best person for this.
We'll just learn slowly. We'll see how it goes today. I will.
So
I'll read more up next.
I was going to say,
think-
if we start wiping on a mechanic, that's usually when we look up what we're meant to do with it.
Exactly, and then tackle it as we see it.
first we need to split on 2 groups. I don't remember how we split last
It
time.
was me, Iron, Zana, and Luna.
Yeah.
And it was Ruby, Leah, Ganon, and Seb.
So we're gonna follow Ruby then.
Why
Because
did I
the
go?
healers-
So basically, one for that stack, one always goes directly opposite the eye, and the other person goes to the. Is it left?
If it's C, or go to B, right, like this.
Yeah.
So we need to have one group that's going directly opposite.
Yeah. So
Or
one group
you
can always go
can-
south.
Or you can do different, like in the text guide. So one healer always go to C, other
Yeah.
healer always go to B, and then tank, which, like, if I on the north side and I here, I need to move both or to B or opposite to B to D.
So you've got to move quickly then.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it
it's
depends
like-
which debuff it has.
Whether you put it close or far.
So, or healer look for I, or we got constant position for healer like CB.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's for you to decide how we do it.
We can try static positions. I don't mind.
I was going to say, I think having a static position to start with, and if that doesn't work, then we can then we'll go from where the eye is.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. Like, it's not that difficult just to go opposite the eye and left of it. So, but
Right,
I think
so group 2's going to C, and group 1's going to where again? B.
B, yeah.
okay.
Okay.
And then we all got to go in the middle and go to the one we're going to the female, so we get knocked back.
Also check some kill to see exactly how the buff look. When you need to stay close or separate them.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that, to be honest.
So it's if they're like 2 icon boy and girl left and right side, This means you need to stay close. So buff it's
Call
take
it
it
out
buff
if
when
you see it,
separate.
then I look at it. I
Yeah,
think it's a very short window. Like they get tethered as well if you do it wrong.
I will try to tell quickly.
I think once we figure that out, how to see it, it's not that bad. But I think we need to first get like the groove of the fight. Do it a couple times.
I don't know, after I watch guide it not seems like difficult. And there are a lot of repeat.
Oh well, a lot of mechanics at the same time, especially when they are both there.
Yeah, that bit looks fun.
It's all like go middle,
Go in, go
go
out.
edge,
go-
go
Yeah.
middle again, go out again.
I assume black mages have fun in this fight.
Remember to spread.
No!
Fine. After being put near the middle, eyes on D.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's got the pushback.
You're not the only one, kid.
Get behind.
Yeah, fire after the suppression.
Fire then spread.
Get ready, move. Yes, I know we did. Well, you did. Subject. Oh, now it's. I think now it's.
Now we get the
both the
markers.
groups. I'm going to B. Ruby's B.
Go, I will see.
No, you're in the wrong group, Leo.
Oh well. Oh
Yeah,
well.
or C.
No, that would have been wrong. Because then they would be opposite of each other and we would have been kicked into the other one.
Yeah, it's meant to be B and C.
Okay, so the other one was wrong then.
So group 2, which is Julia, is going to C. Group 1, which is Iron's group, and Luna. and
Why is it our
Lana.
group? The healers have the debuff, not me. Like,
Yeah.
Because you've got the big mark on your head, and it's just easier to say group 1 and group 2 than it is to say everything, you know.
put it on the healers then.
But usually tanks have something else at other points that they need to watch out for. That's how.
I think we're going to the group 2 are always going like C and the group 1 are always going B,
Yeah.
so we don't actually need
Yeah.
markers, to be honest. So we're always going to that point. We don't need to follow them. We just stack at those points.
So 2 at B, right? Or 2 at C.
C. You're going
C.
to C, Leah.
I'm coming with you, I think.
So,
To be honest, I thought I was B the
Gannon.
first time.
Gannon,
Ga-
Deb, Leah, Ruby are on C.
Okay. D, okay.
Australia
No, B from boom.
try to get where I place it on this mark so you can quickly react.
This is a bit too far out for the spread if it's the middle bit first.
Yeah, you should move it a bit more to the corner. I'll get hit here. No! I got hit there, damn it.
I didn't see it move, that was
We
the
need
thing.
to spread a little bit more, I think, so that... Did you get double debuff or something? Did you get a debuff when you weren't meant to?
No, I just got
No.
the debuff and got hit with that spread thing.
Ah!
And I didn't see it move to me.
Push back.
No.
Ready to use showcast.
I think tank it where it is now would be
Bounce win.
better. And try and stay a bit more max melee, and then that way we can see it move.
Let's be honest. Couldn't really stay more max melee.
No, if well, not just a little bit, like everyone was on it. So.
Bow behind.
Oh dear, what have I done here?
Whoa, no! That was too early. And we gonna get the debuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I was there.
Facing the wrong way.
No, it
You can wait till
was.
it starts flashing before you move through it. So the floor flashes, I mean.
I think you can move right in
I think
after it.
problem was that Seb get the aggro at the end, so she turned at the last time because I stay on opposite side
Oh,
from
okay.
the eye. Where was Ruby?
Well, we can provoke Shirk and stuff if you want. It's
I
okay.
think it was just that when we said it was too close to the edge, you moved to here and then you weren't being able to attack it properly. Anybody who doesn't want to move, you can already stand in your position almost. I didn't even think about that when I just went to B and stood on B, like, you're meant to be here! We're close from this side. It's not any of us with what.
It's right, Luna moves out.
No, I'm on the opposite side to you. Behind.
Yeah, this is pretty good, I think.
Push back.
I need to get used to it until we use the arms length.
Go behind.
Get ready to spread out after.
Crap, sorry. That's
Huh?
trying to get away in the next balloon and one with me, so try to get away from the balloon too.
We'll just yeah, I think we just need to pick 2 people go right, 2 people go left.
Yeah.
I think next the spread thing comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were too far from B.
I should not accept that role.
We have 2 stacks on our group. I think we can go to B and C. Like,
It should always be in the middle at that point, shouldn't it? Like the boss. So then B and C
No,
should
but
be reachable.
I'm just meaning that I think that some people stayed in their spread positions like over here
Oh, okay.
instead of moving back towards the middle so that they were closer to B and C. And also one was on Gammon.
Because we have a constant position, we can go there earlier. I mean, even after fire, I can move both like here between
Yeah.
B and C.
It doesn't do anything else after, so. So, if I'm C, then... Oh no, it depends on where the eye is, who needs to move their boss, right?
Yeah, you need to check it. You can see, I think, after advanced suppression, you change positions.
Yeah, okay.
Or after
And
fire.
Then I need to see which one it is. If it's close or away.
Ah, thank you, Gammon. I've been using it like incrementally closer to when I think the pushback is. Like, nope, that's still too far away. Nope, that's still too far away. Ah. Ruby, somebody's gonna get you, and if it's on you, it's gonna get me.
What? So?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you move to me and get hit.
Or...
I think you're fine against the wall, but you need to be a bit further down.
I'll do that.
It's only just getting it so that then you've got a position that you know
Push
is safe.
back. Ready for pushback. When text dialog appear,
Okay.
we will be pushback. No.
Yay! Hello!
I think...
Everybody behind. Spread.
We all ran left this time.
Well, I
You
go
can check
close.
where the eye.
In between B and C.
Yeah, you can check where the eye now.
Ah, it's too late.
Okay, I'm gonna run right on that.
So
Which one's the
Leah,
girl? This
you-
one's the girl.
yeah, you need to.
Yeah, either go to you or...
Oh, yeah, I forget about
Push
pushback.
Oh, you did. So let me see, which one is the right debuff here? Mimic him, man.
See, I was attacking the woman, and I have the woman.
Oh.
Now it's.
Oh no, now it's
No,
resonance.
yeah.
This is the buff. What's
This is stay close. I mean,
increase?
like you see, like boy and girl saying like.
This is
early
close.
to-
Ah, they're like
Okay.
hugging each other, aren't they?
So-
In the symbol.
Like this one, it should be okay then.
And other symbol, they're like one head, but splitting like blue and red. So like one person displaying, and this means one person that they, if they stay close, they get buff. So we need to spread.
Spread around them here.
So
I think so.
you look on the buff and do opposite what he say. If it say they spread, you need to stay close. If one person, then you need to spread.
To be fair, we haven't had everyone alive to be able to tell.
No.
Yeah, but it should work that way, yeah. when it casts the. So I have to stay in the position at C until it decides.
Yeah.
If it's like close or far.
And then you know what to do. Yeah. And for the range
Also-
spreading, I'm gonna go right at the boss because last time me, Ruby, Luna ran right and then we all ran left. So I'm gonna go right.
I think you can just assign position who go like left edge and left middle, and same on the right side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go left far, right far. The healer can stand directly behind without moving, though.
Not both of them.
No, not by one. A healer.
Yeah, but they have to remember to give room to Leah, not just on Leah.
Yeah, but we can stand quite far back. We don't need to be stand.
Yeah, but you'll die. If that's you as the healer just standing on Leah, you will kill yourself.
I was just thinking, okay, I have no problem with that, but then he Yeah, so the next mechanic they did was, which killed us, was the charge thing, I think.
Leah's a tank, but I don't think he can take quadruple damage.
Quadruple not, but 2 should be fine.
Yes, but she wants you to cover her.
No, that's not a good idea.
Stuck behind.
Girl coming up next.
Push back some.
Eyes on base.
Behind.
Go to VC. Ready.
The wrong stack marker.
Now find
Look.
find the girl.
Find the girl. It's on me. It's
Yeah.
C side. So there you need to watch.
Yeah, yeah. Echo resets. So you need diversion for this. I think this is
Yes,
close.
Yeah. No, it's not close.
Right.
It's away. Away.
Yeah, it's late.
So let's see. This is
Yeah, I
combined.
see
With a line down the middle.
So when they look close, go far.
Yeah, we got the debuffs. This is the charge debuffs.
Is this what happens when you're doing it wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, and the
That's-
eye does another close thing, doesn't it? I just saw
Yeah.
half the arena.
Kid, sorry, I forget to use.
No, I forgot to use diversion as well. It was both of us, not just you.
I think Ganon got hit by one hit of mine as well.
His corpse ended up between us. I don't know why. Ah, right.
So, do you want to discuss how we do charges? Because there are two strats. Like all stand on the edge, and people stand like square. It seems like cruise chaser numbers when people stay and go.
What exactly is Cruise Chaser? I think that was a boss I didn't fight.
It's A11. So the thing is that people with odd number go to opposite side from their boss. Like if we stay on B and I get 1 or 3, I go to D side. And 1 stay little closer to middle and 3 stay on the edge. When boss to charge to 1, he go,
They change position.
yeah, he go back and 3 go to his position. Same do on this side, 2
2
and
and
4.
4. Okay.
The only thing we need to
Adjust
who
is
go
the eye,
north
I think.
and who go south, like male go north and female group go south, so we don't overclick.
Well, it depends on what the eye is doing, doesn't it?
No, it's nothing to
No,
do
we
with
still
I.
need to be in the position.
I will be like advanced suppression on north
Covering
side.
half arena.
So
then.
one group stay like at the
B
B
side.
and D, and other group stay little south.
Oh, okay. So they are basically staying here then at the opposite
But-
side.
They also stay like 1 little closer to middle, second
Yeah.
one stay behind.
Yeah, 2 in front, 4 in the back, 1 in front, 3 at the back. And then swap positions.
So, sorry, just to double check, you're not meaning to actually run. Are you meaning actually to run across the arena?
Yeah,
Or yeah. Okay.
So you will get like triangles or other signs, and they're like 1 triangle, 2 triangles, 3 triangles, and you need to count it and go to, if it's odd
Oh,
number,
shit.
you go to opposite side.
But if you're number 3, you wait until number 1's been hit before you start running over.
No.
you don't run
No,
over.
you need to go to opposite side.
Soon as you've got the odd or even, you go to the even side or the odd side. But we just need to spread down that side so we don't overlap.
You're confusing
So,
me now.
so there'll be 2 ones, right? There'll be a blue one and a purple one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
that's
both
what-
go to D, but they have
Okay.
to. They don't stack. They have to spread. So, but we can't spread this. Like the eye does the conal AOE at that time. So we need to spread on the south side of the D. So someone would be like just below D. The next one would be a bit further D, and then the 3 would be below that one, and then the 3 would be below that person. If that makes sense.
That,
So-
So nobody's attacking at this point,
Isn't
really. Then.
no, it's not targetable, so you can attack when he charges.
Okay. Okay.
The thing you get triangles or other signs like square is depending which boss you hit. I don't remember which give you.
So
like-
do you mean like this, spread out? One
Can't
at
be that
D, one at
much.
1, one at 2, one at.
No,
No, I don't think.
Get what you mean.
Closer.
let's see.
Together.
One group stay at D and other group stay at B. The
If I
group
stay
that
at D here, who comes next to me then?
so you stay at B, Kit, and you get 1 or 3. You go to opposite side to D.
Where Ruby is.
If-
Okay.
If you get 2 or 4, you stay here. But
Okay.
think like say before, 1 or 2 go closer to mid, and 3 and 4 stay to the edge. So when boss charges to their partner, they exchange positions.
So Ruby, if you had 1, for example, then
Yes.
you
go-
would move over.
I would
Well-
have to run the kit or don't run.
Yeah, you run to the side kit, but your group need to stay like.
A bit other side, like, yeah.
So we can decide like female group always stay south and male group always stay north. So if you want, or do it like left group always stay north, right group always stay south, something like this.
Eh?
I mean, we always be left group and right group, but we will be either on the edge, either close to middle.
So, for example, my
But
group. So
still on
Ruby,
the-
me, Seb, and who else in the group as well? Gannon, I think.
Yeah, Ganon
Yeah.
is in our group.
Everybody come over here. Gannon and Seb as well. So Ruby gets 1,
Yes.
Gannon gets 3. They both move over.
So we go to the B side then.
Yeah,
but
you
little
but
south.
you would be there where Iron is right
so
now,
before...
like this, somewhere here.
Oh, right, so you're meaning before it even starts?
We don't
moving
switch over when it started. We stay in position once we're on the right side. I think that's what people are getting confused by.
I know, why are we switching sides? I thought it was just
Odd
you had
and
to be on the
odd.
correct
It's
side.
just the odd and even. Like the even.
Oh, okay. So you don't
Yeah,
have
that-
to... when you've got your number, you don't then have to charge across the arena with it?
No, because he charges you. The boss is charged from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4.
So it
once
look
your
like-
number is
That's
decided, you just stand on the right side. The correct side for your number.
Sorry,
I
what
mean,
did you
if-
say?
Is that
If
what
you-
mean?
Don't all
If you
talk
get-
together.
If you get odd number, you always go opposite side from where you stand.
So 1 and
Yeah.
3 is always other side.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
So let's just keep on 1 and 3 are always D side, 2 and 4 are always B side.
No,
what-
that doesn't
no.
work.
We
No.
can
No, it can't be that. So on each side, it ends up being a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, but it swaps between a triangle and a whatever the other shape is, doesn't it?
hmm
Yeah.
it's a square. They're little cubes and triangles.
Square, sorry. There you go. So it'll go like triangle, square with a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4.
Yeah, and the odds move.
Oh
Like-
man, I'm so confused. Don't
So
get
in
it.
our
So-
groups,
it will be like if boss stay here, he charges to right side to 1, then
I
charge
don't
back
think she's
to.
not confused
here.
by that bit.
Is it
No,
like
I'm okay with that bit now.
you mean it's like you get the numbers from 1 to 8 in crew and you
No,
run
1 to
away
4.
from
1
Right.
to 4.
Yeah.
in our group of four,
Mm-hmm.
we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Odd numbers will always go opposite side. The even numbers will stay.
Okay.
So the odd numbers, if you got an odd now, you'd go to B. If you
Oh.
got an even, you stay.
Yeah, so 1 and 3
Okay.
are uneven numbers, 2 and 4 are even numbers.
Yeah, exactly. And you would move a bit south because our group is a bit south.
And
Okay.
remember,
You just have
it
to see this a few
it
times.
doesn't have to be BD
For
side.
fuck's sake.
It's random because of the eye. It's maybe CA side.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, don't look at the ABC or
No,
something.
don't look at those. Just it's all about the eye and whether you get an odd, you have to move.
Okay.
So Ruby,
Mm-hmm.
if you get an even number, you stay.
Yeah.
But the odd people in your group will be like swapping with the odd people in the other group. So if you
Okay.
get an odd number, you run to the other group
Mm.
and join the even numbers from their group. And then we all spread out on our
so
sides.
Did we decide on blue or purple north?
yeah, this is what I want to try.
Okay, that's what you're doing now.
We can just do it like Ruby group always go south and Luna group always go north.
So what that means is there'll be a 2, 2, 4, 4.
I don't get it. What's that supposed to mean?
What do you mean? You don't get the 2,
what
2,
are
4,
you,
4.
what are you talking about?
So when we switch over, there'll be 2, 2, 4, 4 on one
Yeah,
side.
and
but
1, 3, 1, 3 on the other
but-
one.
No, there won't be.
There'll be 1, 1, 3, 3.
Yeah.
No, if you're swapping odd people over. Oh, so we're all starting off on the same side.
It's random. You can have them either close to each other or far away from each other.
Yeah.
So that's another
It-
mechanic
it-
that's going on at the same
It's
time.
maybe that we all be on the D side, and then 1 and 3 need to go to B side from both group, because both stayed on the one side.
I think we just need to go a couple
Let's
of
see
more
it a few
times. Yeah.
times.
Doesn't make sense to discuss it 30 minutes without actually doing anything. Gannon, please sacrifice yourself.
Sorry, I'm an idiot right now.
Also, Gannon, post in Discord so you can see how number looks.
Yeah, one of the guys I read were just shocking. I was like, nah,
The text guy is like really long.
and really bad. Like,
I watched the Mistech guy, but looking at it is different than actually explaining the mechanic.
yeah, definitely.
It's basically just he goes zigzag across the arena. That's all.
Yeah.
So basically Ravana, I guess, if you want to compare it. Swords from 1 to 4.
You have to run to the middle, and that's not the case here.
Yeah, no, not that kind of similar, but the mechanic is like he charges to you.
I just need to see it a few times. I can tell you now I'm gonna fuck up.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
sure we all are.
Where it's like if we do exactly the same all time, like we have same group every time and people always know where to go, but
Right now, we just need to
at
see it a few
Mistech,
times, I think.
it's like they more like spread and try, don't kill anybody.
Well, odds switch and then stack 1, 2, 3, 4, not on each other, and we'll just try that, so people can get a gist
So
of what's going on.
You're on about like, are you on about the next mechanic then when you're saying 1, 1 and 3, 3 together?
I'm on about what group goes north and what group goes south, but it's just it'll be easy enough to see when we're doing it. It's okay.
Right.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We're back.
Gannon, can you jump off? Because I'm going to say.
And the food is running out for no reason, yeah. Because Ruby jumped off in the beginning.
Ruby slipped.
And
No,
if you
but
have,
Zana's saying that weakness lasts as long as Easter flow. So if somebody jumps off, we might as well just raise them and wait for that.
Oh, I see. I didn't see that.
doesn't 2 minutes for weakness, not 1 minute.
Yeah, it's 2
I think-
minutes.
Yeah, so
But still, we're dead for right 3 then, wait.
I think before we discuss this mechanic further, we should actually get there, see
Get there
if it's
clean.
pairs or like if they are close or far, and then position ourselves, like try it first.
And I
then-
think once we see the positioning, people will
yeah,
start to
it's
understand.
not too difficult. It's just explaining is a mess in this fight because there's so many random factors around this. You can't just say it's going to be B or C or A or
Yeah,
D or
not
that's the
that
something.
thing.
random, like just random what number you get.
Right.
But when you get number, you know where you go every time. So like if you get 1, then you go opposite side. If you
Yeah.
in one group, you go north, or other group, you always
Yeah,
go
it's
south.
It's just different than saying, right, you go D, you go B. It's just We just got to see it. That's all.
Exactly.
Let's carry on. Let's carry on dying.
I mean, we're not really far into the fight, so it doesn't hurt us.
I just hate everything with fucking number.
So it's only 1 to 4. It's okay.
To ask me what she did ask me what was an odd number and what was an even number between them.
Oh really?
I have, dyslexia with words. I have discussed. Yeah, but I can't read a large number without twisting it around.
Behind.
Step behind. You need to be faster.
Yeah.
Like when he jumping, you start to moving.
Push back next. I think I'm gonna save my short cast or template will the other one.
I can't because there's nothing to target at that point.
Eyes in D.
Need to target
Okay.
with
Go behind.
Suppression.
Sorry,
No.
I shouldn't move
too early.
before. Yeah.
Avoided it, but got hit by the double fire.
Just wait for the floor thing to go out before you join us. There is time once the floor
It was
goes
messed
red.
up anyways, because we had to move across.
Done, Leah. Please, no, not that.
Lol. Tomorrow we're gonna have 6 books, right? From 2.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone should get weapon.
Yeah.
Yay.
Get my weapon tomorrow. A lot more mine, so I look forward to it.
I need to farm tomorrow. 325 tombstone for weapon.
Well, I didn't get
Yeah.
the. What am I supposed to get?
I need to get my 450.
The bracelet or
for raid.
something, but
Oh,
might as well just buy the weapon first. Ugh.
I still need a ring, a bracelet, and a belt, and they're all from Savage.
don't you need
The
the
only-
chest too? You have
That's
one
from
chest.
Savage. Nope. Body from
Ouch.
Savage. Pants from Savage. The only
Panty.
thing I've got left to buy with tones is my gloves and my hat.
Yikes.
And then it's just buying stuff to fill in until we get it from Savage.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, I bought my accessory upgrade, so I don't need any more.
Oh, that's nice. I need shit home.
Really need to see like what's the outer edge of where I can stand without getting hit.
You ready to move behind?
Okay,
Behind.
this is the.
Did you get clipped or something, Leah?
No, I got
I
hit.
think
Oh.
can get click with stuck. Because people moving and was late and push back. Fuck. I don't have charge.
You need to go to the middle one.
Eyes at B.
Go behind. And turn.
Spread. Good job.
Okay, quite well.
Go to BC side.
Caleb
Fine.
with a go. Clear. Iron, you have to move yours.
Yeah. I need to look for aggro. Close.
You need to move it close then.
Yeah, and don't stay on the very edge. You need to move a little closer, I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
This will be difficult.
no.
Oh, they're died.
Why you go to the eye side? You need to go opposite side, not the eye.
Yes, I know, but I didn't see the stupid thing.
Also, I think I need to turn off this shit because I don't see how many I have.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
the number. Yeah, I couldn't see it. I got the pink ones as well.
So do we need to choose a side for pink and a side for blue?
Not a side, no.
No,
That's
if you
determined
get
by the numbers.
if you get hit once, you get magic debuff. So
If you get-
second slide will
It's
kill
always
you.
death. Yeah. So this is the swap thing. For you move forward and then it swaps to you or something. I think the other ones need to be a little more to the left, like D, 1, and C. Okay. So if we have 2 and 4, then the 2 is in front, Iron is in the back, for example, if he has 4. And then he moves over to me, goes over to the 2, and then boom, back, we swap positions.
Can we move the markers in a bit? Just freeze me. It's gonna be quicker.
Oh, we're doing that? Okay, I see. What
I
you're
thought
doing.
that method, I'm not sure. Or is it
So
like
what
one
you're
person
actually
each?
meaning is that
So-
all the even numbers go to the odd numbers go to another, aren't you? You're not meaning that people swap, you're meaning that odd numbers go one way and even numbers go another way.
Yeah.
There's no swapping involved.
But if we... If the...
If I had 4 though when I was stood here, aren't I a bit close to the 2s?
The 3s and the 4s will go on 1 and 2 while they await their turn. because once the first set have hit, they'll move back, and the second set moves onto the spots.
Yeah, that's
To
what
do
I
the
was
second wave.
thinking.
Yeah, I'm just meaning for in terms of distance from the edge for the people with 1s or 2s to go in.
We
Right,
need
that's
to
why I
make
was
it
trying to
as
stand on this
far
marker.
as possible, because the
Yeah.
damage done is based on the distance.
Right, okay. It's just because
Ideally, I'd have them on 1, but that's a bit unreasonable. Go on, what was it?
no, it's just like as a safe spot here, it's quite close. Do they literally just stop on the person that they're hitting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They just charge at them, stop at the edge of their hitbox.
And there's
Small
no
AoE,
like AoE around
big
them or
line
anything?
AoE from the charge, and then that's
There's
it.
no AoE, right.
There's a small proximity one, but it's not that big.
So it won't, if someone
And
was
it's
stood on
mostly
D,
focused
it's not
around
going to hit
them,
me from
not you.
here. Yeah,
So,
no,
yeah.
but like, if they were stood here,
Yeah, one
it's
would
not
be
going to
safe.
hit the person here.
No, they'd be fine, yeah.
So we
But
are doing
obviously
the
they might not be
swapping.
in those positions.
So we are doing the swapping then.
Yeah. It doesn't
2
matter
in
which
front,
one's on
4
which.
in the back, and then
Yeah,
if 2 gets hit, 4 moves to the front.
it seems like the simplest way to deal with it. Regardless.
And also, we don't need as much space because I've seen a different strategy as well, where people just spread out like all over the edge. But
Oh, you can, so that you don't actually get clipped by any of the lines.
yeah, but it's
But that's
yeah.
everybody standing on the very edge, and someone's going to fall off.
I was thinking that
Probably
it was
me.
really like on edge.
And position more random.
Yeah, sorry, Iron. I think I positioned it a bit too close to the wall, so you weren't able to position yours really good. I think.
I mean, you should position like here, so you can stay on the edge and boss.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was
Little space between.
it was already here because the marker is right here.
No,
and then-
Zana, there's plenty
You'll
time
swap
because
they're both
They're both at
on
1 first. Then
and
they
then
go
they'll
to
both
2.
charge to the other side to hit the 2s.
No, I'm not talking
when the
about
ones
No,
that.
no,
threes
Sana's
no,
question.
it's
Zana,
Zana.
this
Zana.
is.
Okay, sorry.
That's when the 1s and 3s swap, so the 3s get hit, and then the 2s and the 4s.
So everyone understand?
I think that Zana
Oh.
couldn't hear properly because people were talking over what
Yeah,
Gannon was
sorry.
saying.
So yeah, 2 and 4, no, 3 and 4 stand on 1 and 2, whichever side which. You can decide in a minute. But if 1s are on A and B, they'll get charged at. Then they'll charge over to the 2s on the opposite side. That's when the 3s will swap in and the 1s will swap out. And then they'll charge back. And then the other side will do the same. And then the mechanic is over.
And you
We can all
can't
get on
attack
with our
during any
lives.
of that.
All good?
But we only have one
Question
mechanic
mark?
for the other group that's right here, right?
But it's not necessarily going to be where these markers are. It's
No,
going to be
sadly
south
not.
of
It's gonna
where
be-
the eye
well,
is.
Relative to the AI, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so wherever the eye is, we're doing
Where-
this at the opposite side.
If boss stayed on this side, like on B, one group stay on this line and other group stay little south from boss. It doesn't matter if second boss stay here because it will charge to opposite side first.
Just make sure you're in the right group, like Leah's group, to the
We'll
more
just see
right
whatever
side, I
problems
guess.
arise.
Yeah, I think so as well.
We'll get some, as always. Right, you can have your markers back now. I'm done with them. I don't know where they were.
I think we only had C and
No, we had all of them.
Okay,
we had
we had
all
all
four
of
around,
D.
yeah.
Oops, sorry, I'm like cancelling out someone else doing them.
I'm trying to help.
Sorry! I know I always bitch that I don't get help.
But yeah, I think once we get the first bit like clean, then we can focus a bit on those numbers a bit more. It's a bit mess. 'Cause of
And
all the
after
stuff.
charges, we need to quickly move bosses, like close or separate them.
Does the debuff change at that point?
No,
No.
it's changed later.
Okay.
It's not changed, it's wear off. If you see when she gets this debuff, it's like 50 seconds. So
And then they do a crap load of mechanics.
Let's just get through this one first.
Yeah.
they're ready to and combusted before.
Oh fuck, I fucked my open up.
Ready to move behind. Go behind.
I hit two.
Pushback is next.
Yeah, go behind. Behind. We'll have enough space if she's not in middle. Okay. We're ready to go PC.
Girls here.
Stance. It's close. Close.
Get it over.
So look for the buff and go to seaside. And Ruby group goes to seaside.
I am so confused.
You
So
go not to
are we
seaside.
going? Are we going? Which side are odd numbers going? Sorry.
Opposite side, where the boss always opposite side.
Okay, right.
Always opposite. And second group, like I said, it's always be Ruby group, so we don't mix it. Always go like south
A bit,
from
yeah.
the. So if I on the north side, A side, you go to more close to C side, and we stay more close to middle. So this time I get 2 and I stay on the B side.
Yeah, I moved over to D side. I got 3.
And if you get 1, you go to opposite side. Remember that second group need to go opposite side, but also
A bit
south.
further, yeah.
Yeah, like here.
I think this should be fine.
So
I think you need to make it like fairly close to the edge, because the closer you get, the higher the damage is. I'm not sure how how far they need to be away so they don't kill you. But well, we got there without any major difficulties, so I think we're gonna get practice on that pretty quick.
I do think, though, if you've got an odd number, you have to stop before they become untargetable, if you know what I mean.
Probably. I think at least the number 1.
No, but like I'm thinking otherwise, if you've got a 3, you could get clipped when you're running over then.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
So I think
So
for
as
now,
soon as
let's
your
try
number comes up,
to do
just
safe.
go for now.
Sprint or...
Yeah. Just as
Yeah,
soon
well-
as your number goes up,
Yeah,
if you've got
you
an odd
go.
one, just run. And we can see how much time there is like left over after that.
Yeah, I think 1-3 opposite is the easiest call out.
As long as you don't tangle them in the middle, that'll be very confusing then. Opposite. Where?
No, they will always be on the side.
Sorry. Something happened to my hot bars.
Anyways, we got a good Bard that can tank as well.
No, it doesn't move.
Mm.
Go behind. Are behind me.
Pushback is next.
Oh, fuck's sake.
We hit the boss. Fire next. Good job.
B. Close to BC side. Boss doesn't move him, so I think I shouldn't move him.
I think we got a fair bit of time there.
Yeah, to move there on position.
Look where the female is.
It's on the B side this time. So I move it this time. Now we get the buff. It's separate. I move opposite side to A.
So where are we putting odd numbers this time?
It's always odd number opposite side.
Okay.
I have 4. I stay here.
Ruby and Luna, you were too far on the left.
We stay,
Like this. Now it's AoE time.
yeah. And then Tangbuster.
Yeah, I think. What's it called? Solar Ray, yeah.
And then we go to middle and do one of random mini
Oh yeah,
phase.
now they do mechanics
On a
stuff.
Tuesday night, I found myself
you-
sitting
You
alone
said
at my
there,
kitchen
like, the
table
odd numbers
on a
always go opposite But there's 2 bosses on either side, so what's opposite for...
No,
Well,
that's what
well,
he means. Like, if they're close together, then the odds will end up together and the evens will get up together. But if you have to go far away from each other, the bosses, then
mean,
you swap the
opposite
odd
side.
numbers so that one, it has to still charge across the arena.
Okay.
It's always
So-
opposite, basically. Yeah.
Your group stay here. You always go opposite side, or second group stay on the opposite side, and they go also opposite. Like,
So it's always the odds moving, right?
Yeah.
It's just so that the charge for one has the longest distance possible. But then obviously
Exactly.
2 stays, so then 3 also has to go. So that has the longest charge
But
possible.
then Iron had 4 that time and stayed
Yeah.
B.
Yeah. That's
because
correct.
that's an even number.
But I was on D and had odd.
Yeah. Which one did you have?
I had 3, so
Yeah.
we went to B.
the thing is, I don't have 2 number, so I think you get close from the 2. And also, I stay on the B side. Like we say, Luna and my group stay middle, and other group stays south. And Ganon stand before me, so even if he survive, my charge will kill him. So remember, second group need to stay lower than middle, opposite side from the eye, because side time advance suppression go.
Half of the arena. Yeah.
Yeah,
So at that point, it was between D, A. There, like the A side was covered by the I.
So if they're far, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side.
Yes, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other.
And
but
then
if they're
we're not-
close, we'll have 1, 1, and 3, 3.
So the markers that Ganon put up is only if they are close.
No, because there won't be enough time for 1 to move out and 2 to move in. Do you get what I mean? So you still need 1 and 2 then in position,
And then 3
once
and 4 in the
one
middle.
gets hit, yeah, and then once 1 gets hit, they move back and 3 takes their position.
So Iron
one-
was standing on B.
Yeah.
So Iron should have been
The last
lower
one.
than B then.
No, not lower. He's on B.
But he
So-
was 4. So where would the 1 and 2 go?
2 would be standing
the
in
thing
front of
is, I was not from your group at the first, so your group was Ganon, and Ganon stand like here. I don't know what.
Me and Ganon got 1 and 3 between us. So we
Yeah,
came
so-
to B.
Yeah, so you had 1, so you stand where I am, and Ganon had 3, so he should have been stood
Yeah.
here. And once
Not
you got
here.
hit, Ganon would take. Oh, sorry, you were at the opposite side, weren't you? So you should have been down here. Sorry, so you should have been here, and then when you got hit, you should have moved back, and Ganon should have took your spot.
Okay. Okay. So it's very different from what I was reading. So
Well, I'm kind of confused now. So we have some kind of group switching there, or
Nothing switching.
No,
Always
The
the
odd
same.
people always swap.
yeah,
Your group is always further down
yeah,
than our group, which is up
yes. The thing is, the
No-
boss
no
will be
matter
on the
what.
D side or B side, and they will not
It's-
be further down. I think.
It doesn't matter, because even if boss stay at D, he will charge like
Charge
here,
to the one. Yeah.
here,
So then we
and
position ourselves correctly. Then
then he charged to
back.
2
Yeah.
number on this south side. Then he charged back to 3. It would be separate charges.
Okay. Just let's give it another try then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought because of the positioning stuff there was some intergroup change or something.
I was just confused. There was like 3 different strats going off in one mechanic. I was like, what the? Are you trying to stand in the middle, or the edge, or the top, or the north? Like, okay.
All at once. Come on,
Everything.
Seb.
Come on. Sorry.
Zana and Ruby.
I think the main thing is seeing it a couple of times and then seeing it work, if you know what I mean.
I think once we get like moving between the groups, then it's pretty easy. Then
People
how
see
it
what's
works.
going on then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I do think odd numbers for now, as soon as, because even then I went as soon as I saw my number, but it was still like quite close, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you need moving right away.
Yes, as soon as you see your number, just go or stay.
Maybe
obviously.
already position yourself a bit to the back so you actually don't have to travel as far.
Yeah, because it's only if you've got an odd number that you're going to have to peg it. I think Ruby's curled up in a ball somewhere, like, all these numbers. I can't handle it. Next, it's going to ask me what indivisible is, and I'll just cry.
I think we need to do this like one more time in the fight, and then he does the thing through the arena.
Get a cheat sheet, Ruby. Just put
If
1, 3, run.
What do you mean?
2, 4, stay.
I think it is a normal suppression at the second one, not advanced.
No, it's always advanced.
Is it? I thought you moved before the suppression and then you position yourself. Well, I might have seen it in
The
the
only
video, I'm
thing
not sure.
will change that when it's happened second time, if boss need to stay close on the first time.
Oh,
Second
it's
time they
far
will be
away,
always
yeah.
far.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's not that, Ruby. No.
No, okay. Seems a lot more easy. But I'll
what
try
does-
and follow people because I really don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
Like I said before, this strat like more random because you need to same go to opposite side, like odd number always go opposite side, but also spread, try not over clipping because there will be random position for 4 people, and you need have place like from B to
C,
south.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
very far. So much more clipping can be had there.
And also, you'd have to be careful if you wanted to with that eye, wouldn't you?
You have to move out.
You have to move out, but not so you get clipped by 3 being charged.
Yeah.
This one is a bit easier, I think, once we get it a couple more times. Yeah, exactly.
Same with
this-
everything.
That one, the eye didn't go off until number 4 gets charged. But yeah, I'll just follow my group, I guess.
No, don't follow your group.
Look,
Yeah.
either if you have 1 or 3, if you have 1 or 3, move opposite of your group.
Just hate it.
If you have an odd, you move.
It's okay. We've only seen it like 2 or 3 times.
Two-
we just need
two
to.
times,
We just
well,
need to keep going now. We just need
once
to keep
properly,
going and get
yeah.
used to it.
So yeah.
The kinks once we've seen it properly. I think now people get where to go. We just didn't execute properly. Or enough people get where to go that there'll be people alive.
Yeah, that we see how it's supposed to be done.
Get ready, go behind. Behind. Eye on the C side, so you can get pushed to base side if you want. So you don't have to run after. Push back. Go behind.
Yep.
Position.
Position yourselves C and B.
Yeah.
Where the girl is on
C.
my side.
See? I'm moving. You stay there.
Yep.
Close.
Together.
Look for your numbers. Oh shit, there the eye was too close. I should have been on the other side, sorry.
I forgot where the eye was.
Yeah, me too, I was on the wrong side there.
Yeah.
I totally forgot the eye at that point. I was okay, I'm two, I stay.
Yeah, we seem to have a 4. Like we had someone like northwest. So like
Yeah, well, I was in the eye marker as well.
Also, Lear tried to move it a bit closer to middle after jump.
Don't
Yeah.
move them too close to like. You're not meaning middle, are you? Like middle
No,
of the
no,
arena.
I mean
middle?
like here, because last time she stayed when he jumped to the edge. She stayed on the edge. I think you need to leave space for people, because if it's on the edge, he'll charge and hit people who stay here. So you need to place boss here so they can go behind you.
yeah, Ruby. If bosses are close, 4 and 2 do not move. Only 1 and 3 ever move.
It doesn't matter where the bosses are.
No, always odd.
Doesn't matter if they're together or apart. Even you stay.
2 and 4 always stay.
2
1
and
and
4
3 always move.
stay.
It's only matter where the eye, so you need to see
Where
on
the eye
which
is.
eye.
Yeah.
So if we stay here, I would be or D or B side. It not be on opposite side, because we always stay from
Just look where the eye
90
is in
degrees.
position.
Spread. Look where the eye is, and then
and move away from the eye. If you need to go opposite side, so you go opposite side from the boss.
we stay south side of eye just because the eye does a cleave.
Well, you can look at like right now where the eye is right now. Then you would be like want to be like here. So
I think
you would
it
be
was.
too close for the charge.
I
Here.
think
You'd have to like minimum be like here, because I
Yeah.
was still a little bit close with where I ended up.
I also have 4, and yeah, one stay here, second here, because if you check hitbox of the boss, I think this is
oh, I
How-
think we
how
have way
much?
too much talking right now. We just need to
Keep
see it a
pulling
couple more times. Yeah.
training.
I need to remember that the eye is in play as well.
Yeah,
I fucking forgot the eye.
same.
But for you, Kit, it doesn't matter where they are, because we middle group, we always stay middle.
Yes, I know, but I went to the middle of the wrong side of D. It was this time. So it does matter, because one time will be
Yeah.
above D and one time will be below D, so it
Yeah,
still does
Kit went-
matter.
Kit went north of D, so
And I should have been south of D.
always south of I. Not
Yeah.
true north this time.
Yes.
True north. Okay, I think Zana is ready. Let's go into the countdown. I'm going tank stance for now to establish aggro, and they actually do quite some damage.
Damage does not matter really at the moment.
Yeah, like right now, just getting through the mechanic is more important,
Exactly.
I think.
Ready to go behind. Eye behind me. So we need to move opposite side from where we now.
Push back next.
Yeah. So we get pushed to right position. Push back. Go behind. Move position.
Chop.
Be ready to move BC. It's C. Go to C. Tank stance. So it's me moving again. You stay there. Close again.
Eyes on the D side.
Yeah. So second group go to this side.
One in 3 move. Stand in front of me, Ruby. No, not there. A wash.
Luna, get away from the eye. It's not the right side.
How did I
It's
die?
actually quite. Yeah.
I didn't have anything before I actually got hit then. Neither did Zana, and Zana automatically died.
Too close, I think.
Yeah.
No, Zana had 2 though, and she was like literally I was just squeezed in behind her. We were right near the marker. We were like here.
We can use.
It was getting better though, so let's try
Yeah.
again.
Ruby, I think you were a lot too close to here, so we would have been like, we would have needed to be like here or something. Otherwise, the charge is too small for you to survive.
The AoE is quite small anyway.
Yeah, I think
We
Ruby's
can
doing
bunch
it
up a
very
bit.
close.
Yeah, we can bunch up a lot more than we are, but again,
I think AoE it's same as his hitbox if you watch.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like this.
It's not that big. You can essentially just stay very close to each other, but I think without making a mess. we should be a bit further apart.
Yeah, like that is where Ruby should be now. I think would be fine. If you're the middle one, Leah,
Yeah.
and then one just like the EFD. No.
Okay, so where are the spare people standing? Just to check. Because if we're wanting the people who are getting charged at to stand on the edge, where do you go if you're not being charged at that time?
I
In the middle?
don't think you need to.
What do you mean by in the middle?
In the middle of
Like-
either one.
If you stay here and second person stay here, it will be enough.
Yeah. Think you need to just be D and B side. Like you actually need to stay here.
The cleave
And the
doesn't
other
hit
one,
DMB,
yeah.
right? It's a curve, so it curves away from.
Yeah, exactly. You should be fine.
Okay, so I'm safe to stand on the marker while whoever else is getting hit here,
Exactly.
and the
then
other
you swap
side they're
position.
safe to stand like as far south as they want, and then jump into position. Right, that's fine.
And basically, my group wants to be like only a couple meters away, like somewhere around here, probably. Otherwise, the distance doesn't seem to be enough. Because I was standing here and getting hit for 65k with shield stands on. So you definitely wouldn't survive that.
But wasn't we with the markers in originally standing in the middle and then switching that way?
No, we're now saying that that is too close. People with markers need to stand on the edge. Like where I am, let's say if it was going from A to C, where I am here would be my group one. And Leah, just go like a little bit further down. Not that way, we're this side of C. Yeah, like that.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Lol.
So we'd be like this, and like Zana should be okay there if she's in my group.
Oh, do you
So
really
she was
want
gonna
to
be
make it?
swapping with me.
I think that's
You really-
close.
I was just thinking. I was thinking that we swap it in front of them. If you stand like right on the.
Zana was literally stood here, and I was stood where Zana was, and Zana died when she got charged at when she was stood here.
But are you sure that it was maximal distance from the other side as well? Like if somebody
to the
gets
opposite
clipped like right here, then it's obviously not the maximum distance it's charging. Because if somebody gets
No,
clipped
Zana
like
had-
right here,
Zana had 2, I think it was.
What
Was
did
it
you
2
have?
or was it 1? I can't remember what I had now. 2. Zana had 2. Yes, it was right. Zana had 2 and I had 4.
so imagine if one gets hit here.
But you was in front of Zana.
No. I was behind Zana.
Oh,
I was just saying that I was where Zana was.
so
and
Zana
was
wasn't
where
on the
I was.
edge when she got hit with 2.
Zana was here, where I am now.
Oh,
so
okay.
just a little bit in from the edge, and I was where Zana is.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like if the first one gets hit like right here, then you don't have the max distance to you anymore.
Yeah, I
no.
get what you mean. We'll have to see.
So we're standing behind our person?
So what exactly are we doing? Are we
I have
changing
no idea.
the mechanic up, or are we doing it still the same way, just closer to the edge right now? Like I was thinking, the one
Thinking
group
to
goes
avoid
to
the swap. We could do that instead if you want.
What's that, sorry?
Everyone to the edge along those. Do 1-1, 3-3, 2-2, 4-4 on the other side.
Okay, so basically my group would be D and 1.
Yeah.
I think we can try this if it works.
I think it
might
just
need to
saves
be
a lot of
little more
swapping.
spread out, but
Yeah,
that
I
should be fine.
think it should be fine. Maybe it's a bit easier then.
So
But
we're
we don't
saying
have
B and
another
A,
former.
so B and A would be 1-1, then it'll be 3-3 here, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's too close.
And when
Ruby,
you
are
end
you
up with 1, 2,
okay?
3, 4, you can just do 1, 2,
Ruby
3, 4.
sabotaging us.
No!
Jumping off, aggroing the boss?
Hey.
Oh.
So sorry, yeah, so it would be 1-1, 3-3, and then
1-1,
2-2,
and
4-4.
2-2, 4-4 on the other side.
And
then when
C
it's
side's
the other way
always south.
round, it's all just 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, so okay. That sounds fair. And then our group is always south.
So we're direct opposite of the other then.
So basically, Ruby, if we had 1, we'd go to A because we're south 1.
Okay.
Because, yeah? Does that make sense?
And if you had 3,
If you had 3, you'd be on the
you'd
1.
go to F1.
Because we're the south 3. We're always the south number.
Okay.
So if we
So-
had...
south
3,
1.
1, 1D. Or the other way
So
around.
Lee,
1,
so,
1.
so Lee is in our group too, but say Iron was on B with his 1, and you had 1, your 1 would be on A. Yeah?
Okay.
Just don't go any closer.
I think it's too close, but we need to try.
I think we could come, like,
When
literally...
the other side's doing it the same, the charge length will be the same. It's just not clipping each other at the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not about the distance. I mean, the
You mean the
people
markers
stay
close together, yeah.
here.
Yeah, I
and
know, but we
yes.
can spread it out a bit more.
Yeah, we
It's just
we
You,
can
you
throw
can
test
see
it.
markers up.
once you're in position, you know what I mean, how it is.
And so that's only if the bosses were close to begin with, and if they're far, then we go 1,
it
2, 3,
works.
4.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
still
just
the
clearing it
same
up for
order.
Ruby.
So we keep the same order, even if they're close or far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they were far, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4 this side.
Yeah, well, only concentrate on your group. You will be either D or 1 every time.
Always.
Not D.
Okay.
No,
not D.
A and 1, A and 1.
A
Oh
and
yeah,
1.
A and 1, sorry, because the 1 will always be here.
So 1 will always be at A, 3 always be at 1.
Well, that could be 2 and
2
That
and
could-
4. It doesn't matter because it depends on what's the actual fight's gonna be. Or your number. You
Hold on,
can't just
I'm gonna make a cheat sheet.
Ruby, all you need to know
Yes.
is 1 and 3 you run across, and the
Okay.
orders of the markers on each side. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
or it's going to be 1, 1, 3, 3 as you move
Okay.
down. And whatever you got, just fit whatever spot.
Alright. I'll try.
If there's a boss there, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. If there isn't, it'll be the 1, 1, 3, 3.
Okay.
There also may be 2, 1, 4, 3.
But
What
just,
Gannon's saying is then get yourself into order 1, 2, 3, 4.
we're always doing 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3.
That's the order
Yes.
going down from the marker.
From the from the eye.
Because we'll be near a B or a D or something.
Mhm.
Well, everyone should be ish. Well, anyway.
I think keep it that way. It's a little bit simpler to understand.
Like that.
Yeah, there'll be
So-
a boss nearby, and you'll be in the 1, 2, 3, 4 order.
Okay. No boss.
If there's no boss, it'll be the 1, 1, 3, 3.
Okay.
And it's just spread out, don't kill each other.
Don't get hit by eye. Don't fall off. Then that's all the rules.
So if I stay on this side and I have 2,
Save
I need-
space for 1 to run over.
if you
So
have
don't-
2.
So don't go as far north as possible, because there 1 needs to
Didn't
come
realise
in.
myself. So if that
I
Leah's
think is the
1,
room this side for
I
1.
wouldn't go above the marker.
No, I'd just go on the B and then go down
Right,
from
If
there.
you've got
So-
the 1, I'd stay on the marker.
Yeah.
Because then you can
Yeah.
move in afterwards.
So
after
so
3
if you're
after 3
staying
gets
on
hit.
this side, Iron, stand like where Leah is to save B for the 1 person who's running over.
But yeah, then that happens on both sides, and that's it.
I think I get it. I just need to do it.
I don't know if Zana's back yet or not.
Probably run out of coffee.
I can imagine Zana there with like, you know, like the beer hats just filled with coffee.
So if we are like right here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 stays here, 2 stays here, 3 stays here, and then 4 stays basically moves south.
Yeah.
And if both are here, you have 1, 1, 3, 3 basically.
Yeah. But remember that can be any marker,
Yeah.
any direction. You said last week you were liking this fight. Just because suddenly numbers are coming into it doesn't mean you have to automatically hate it.
We only saw it like 4 times. It'll be okay.
To be fair, Ruby, if it started wanting me to spell words, I would be fucked.
Go to the correctly spelt word.
Yeah, or I'd be fucked. That'd be it. Ruby would be there like different languages as well. Is it 4 languages? I forget how many you speak now. And English, yeah. So 3, almost 4.
I can't even speak English properly.
It's so funny when I'm writing like on the whiteboard and I can't spell something. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to type this into the computer to see how it's spelled.
Okay, I think everybody ready?
Yeah.
We should give it a go with our
Quadrilateral
new
and parallelogram are always
strategy.
spelt wrong.
And we wipe right away.
No,
I
no,
reckon.
no.
I'll pop a pot. That'll sort it out.
Stop potting, then we're gonna go to enrage very soon.
Actually, my food wore. Don't need that.
I want to say it's not that we're not getting healed, it's just that we're instant death. There's nothing the healers can do.
Behind. I on the C side. I will go to A side.
Push back next.
Push back. Behind. Position.
B and
Ready
C.
to B and C. It's
Go
C.
C.
This time there, it's you moving. Away. But
So this means 1, 2, 3, 4.
nah, I have one. I need to go north. Yeah, it's wiped.
Ah, because they got close to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. you
Oh,
need
I should
to-
have been on B, I think, Zana, right? Because I had 1.
Yeah, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. That one.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I
Oh.
was staying a bit more south.
We had Luna above Iron on the D side as well. Luna was 3.
Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking, oh, she's staying there, so she has 1 or something, or he has 1. And then got clipped by yours. But other than that, I think this was pretty
That was
good.
better. Yeah, that was a lot better.
So, Leo, we need to move quickly, separate or close. So, I think we need to save sprint for this.
I used sprint before because I needed to sprint over.
I think you can get it in time without sprint.
Even numbers stay that side.
But then it needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Or 2, 2, 4, 4.
Because they were far, we had to stack 1, 2, 3, 4. If they were close, we would stack 1, 1, 3, 3.
To be honest, it probably doesn't matter as long as you don't clip each other.
I know, but it's easier for people to have an idea what position to go in than just dodge each other because that
You could
seems to not
probably
work.
just move like 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can end up quite far down as well. If people are actually on the edge, I ended up here with 4. And it was fine.
Just running around dodging people is not
Yeah.
effective.
Well, if you get into a wrong position, it really don't
It
think-
doesn't matter if you get it
Yeah.
wrong, but I think we should try and do it right so people can start understanding it better. If you're odd, if you're odd, you move, but you still need to stack right when you get to the other side. So we are saying if they start far, we need to stack 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Line
if
up,
they're
he's meaning not
close,
stack.
yeah, and then 1, 1, 3, 3.
Yeah, if both are here, it's 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2, 4, 4. If they are far away, it was just what we had 1, 2, 3, 4.
And if it's 1, 1, 3, 3, which group go up and which go not? So
Yours always goes up.
Yeah, we've already discussed that one. So yeah,
Iron's always up.
Iron. Yep.
Leah's is always a bit further down. So Iron would be the B1, then I would be here, and then the other 2 3s would be on the other groups 3 here, and then the last 3 over here.
So that means, Anna, you will be always first 1 or first 3 or 2 or 4.
Don't further explain it. It just doesn't-
overcomplicates it.
Exactly.
If you get a 1, you go to B or to D or to A or to C. You actually go and stand on the marker.
If you get a 5, we've done something wrong. Oh, that plan.
Go behind. Eyes on this side.
Push back next.
Push back.
Behind the boss. It's weirdly positioned, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sideways.
Sorry. Ready to BC side.
Girl of B.
Fudge.
You stay there.
Yeah, that's
Closer.
So this will be 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2, 4, 4.
Look at your.
Yeah, opposite side. You stay on the eye side.
Clear.
Oh shit, sorry. No! You're gonna.
No, you should be alright.
Hello, ground.
We need to stay close now. And this rate we heal and shield. Then tank buster, stay away from tanks. It's OE tank buster. Move middle. I need healing.
I'm dead very soon.
So we need to move, turn Femo to north. This time I turn north. Second boss stay in mid. I don't know which it was. Oh,
Hey, this was
stay
wrong, I think.
South. And go.
High pitch was.
Middle, back middle. Back
It,
middle.
yeah, it wasn't facing the right way.
And you
Yeah,
play that.
exactly.
Why?
The
Wrong
girl
way.
should have.
It-
The girl
it
should
needs-
have faced the eye.
Why? It's not necessary. I doesn't do anything there. It's you can do this both, and I even say in that I turn into north side.
Does it turn north side or does it turn opposite the eye side?
It's you can do it both way. The only matter where the femo look. So this is depend of this go like X or like this.
Yeah, I think
which
it's a
one is it
blizzard
that's
side.
doing the cross?
the female, I think.
So if
So doesn't it depend which way she's facing to where the cross goes?
That's always
Yeah,
a cross, I
it
guess.
always should be based on cardinal. So
Okay.
this
So
will
safe
be
spots
safe spot.
are... Right,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
So you can, if you want, I can turn it on the eye, but then we need position for eye. Or I can always turn it to A, and it will be always position relative to north. So if your corner would be between D and A, you go there. But if it would be on the eye, you need to watch where the eye and then go to your position.
Yeah, but either way, if you're tanking it towards the eye, it's pretty easy to. I don't mind either way, but I'm just saying if you're tanking it towards the eye north, then it's the same position from the way we're looking at the boss. It doesn't really.
I mean, it's different only how you need to do, like spread.
It's if you use the markers or if you use southeast, southwest sort of thing. Depends how you look at.
If you use markers or you use eye for direction. So which one you want?
I don't mind. It's up to the group.
So what happens there is he does the blizzard thing through the middle, so you dodge. Then, but there need to be like in every quadrant there needs to be 2 people, because at the same time the debuff thing goes out. Pile pitch perfect or whatever. Pile perfect. Yeah, but one person gets the debuff thing.
That's during the male one, right?
If we face it like eye or north side, like now. What can I choose one? We should.
Sorry, why do we need 2 in each quadrant?
It's for other face. Now was sword face. It's female cast, but it be maybe other face like male cast shield.
We get shield or blade cast.
Different phases.
Yeah, it's either shield or blade.
Last time was sword, but I don't see the cast, so I can tell you beforehand. I think the one who tanking should be saying, like, if I tank male, I can say if female casting, because I need to pay attention then on the second boss. So if it's like last time, we go safe spot from A to C, and we stack little salt from middle, like here.
The reason we spread in is because the boss dashes.
And then we waiting for AoE go off and moving from the safe spot to this. So we go in the quadrant safe spot, because right after first AoE goes, there would be second AoE in the middle from like plus shape or cross shape from A to C and from D to B if boss turn it to cardinals. So we stack together little salt from the boss, then move.
I think callouts at that point are pretty important.
Then same time that would be on someone marked like from beginning when we need to share damage, pitch something. So we go out, share damage, then we need to go behind the boss. And after this, we need to spread on the position.
For fire, I think.
Yeah, we need to dodge sword. It would be big OE around the male. And we need to spread accordingly to our position. We need to decide who go there. Because same time as we spread, there will fire go. We can't run together in one direction.
To be fair, I think we should just try a few times more.
Doing the numbers.
Because I don't think we're quite there yet. And then until the next progress to this one, everybody just should take a look at the actual video guide. Because there's a lot of stuff going out.
Yeah, and this is only one pattern.
Exactly.
Because second pattern completely different.
It's random.
But we still need to...
And is it random which one they use? Or do they use...
So, it's random which one they use.
And if they use one first, is it definitely going to be the other one second?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's like chaos.
Yeah.
So it's third phase, then fourth phase, second as a second phase when we go numbers. And 5th phase, it's opposite from third. If a third was sword, we got shield on 5.
Okay.
And otherwise. And then the last phase.
It's LB phase, I think, where they do
with,
the meteor thing.
Yeah, Meteor and Bartleby.
Anyways, we should just get a few metros in, I think.
Let's get the first bit down, and then we can all
Yeah, just look.
get that cleared,
look
and then focus on the next mechanic when we're there.
Because there's just so much going on.
Because otherwise, we need to assign all new positions again.
Yeah, let's do one thing right and then do everything in order, basically.
Behind.
Push back next. Yeah, I is on the side, so... Push back, Iron.
Push back. Go behind. Additions. Yeah, I need extra care here because I always very low after fire.
Get ready to positions, B and C. Go let
B.
B. Sorry, Ruby, I think he just
Maybe
slashed
wipe.
you. You had no dream.
Yeah, then. Ah, it's okay.
Then just wipe it. Then
Yeah.
also, Ruby, do think you need to use Medica here for aggro. Just shoot and then something like a size.
It's very difficult to grab the initial aggro for them, I feel.
You can cast Medica. Not Medica 2.
I think
It holds.
the problem is the initial hit that they do already does like 40,000 to non-tanks, I think. So there's a high chance you might die.
Luna, did you die also from the boss?
I think Luna get pushed off or something.
Because I'm trying to use Tomahawk right away and still you get dice. So
I always try to provoke and then do immediate aggro combo or something.
It's no point, I think, use provoke because we start everyone with 0
No.
aggro.
It might be that they actually generate some aggro before they
It might
actually
be
are
from
target draw.
the medic
From HOTS.
2 stick or something. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Positions.
Behind.
Push back next.
Push back.
Back in the back. Yeah, sorry again, I think I was a bit too close there.
Or maybe me.
BC.
B. There, it's you moving this time. I on the A side. It's close. So safe spot is C side. Look for numbers.
1313, I think.
Oh, should stay.
Alright, I want you to stay there.
Yeah, I got clipped by Luna. If you're
Yeah.
not all very close to the edge, then you get clipped.
I also get clip near
I
bow.
couldn't have stood any closer to Ganon though, or I would have clipped him.
Whew.
Well, we're gonna need to go out anyways. Ugh. Too many mechanics. I'm fine practicing a bit more the charge mechanic, I think,
Yeah, like
since we are
we've got to
only
do
2
1, 2,
minutes.
3 again before we get back in here.
I think if we can try and get the numbers, just like if we just keep going till the numbers, don't worry about what comes after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think let's just nail this bit and then.
think it gets easier if we get it down, because we have to do it another time as well in the fight.
Whew.
Yeah, so it's very difficult then. If you have 1-1, 3-3 on one side, then that means both of gets charged at the same time.
Yeah.
That doesn't
You have
happen
to
if
be
it's
more
on the other.
careful.
Exactly, that doesn't happen if you're on the other side. Like if it's the other way around.
Then we can just adjust a little bit when it's the same side. Just give the 1-1s a bit more room and then move the 1-1s and go closer together. The 3 can move up a little bit.
Yeah, once that's done, you can actually move a bit closer together after the first 2 1-1s get hit.
Yeah, then they could move closer. Giving the 3-3s a bit more room.
You mean first one go little north?
No, you stay where you are, and then
No,
once
he's
you get
meaning
hit,
like if me and Ganon were like this, like I can move on top of Ganon after we've been hit, so that you've got like more room to move around a bit if you want to be safe.
We can switch up a bit.
I mean, if 1-1 would be at 1 and B.
No,
Yeah,
no,
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 no.
Second
No,
no,
no.
no.
We could, but we don't. We're not.
Let me tell, if you stay in 1 and second one stay at B, you can go to B after charge, because
Yeah.
I think I have enough
I-
Yeah,
time.
but
I
we're not doing it like that.
shooting
Let's
later.
just practice how we are doing it.
Yeah, we're just talking about making a little bit more room. We don't want to change it up again.
It's not changing, it's just make the room.
I guess as long as nobody gets clipped, then that's okay. But you need to move out in time then. Yeah, the eye
Yeah,
only
that's
goes
what we're
out at
meaning.
the 3.
It's
I think.
later. Yeah, so you can, after charge, go to
Yeah,
B.
Ruby, we're not changing it. We're not changing it anymore. We've got a strategy. We know it works because we've got through it a couple of times with various people intact.
We're
Can we
just
please
trying
not
to.
change
Yeah,
mechanics?
It was just that we were getting
pull.
clipped on the same one.
we're
So
just trying to. Yeah.
It's just about adjusting now, seeing
Adjusting
how
the
spread
little-
we have to be.
We're talking about moving a couple of steps left and right. That's it. Not
Yeah,
Not
opposite
changing
side of the arena
positions.
stuff.
The thing that we cleared with opposite sides, not with same side.
yeah, because opposite is easier. Because you don't have to look at as much for your partner.
That's what I mean. If it worked for one, it's not meaning it worked for second pattern.
It will work though. Because you still have to spread out the same amount.
We just see how it goes.
Behind, eyes on D.
Push back next.
Perfect.
Back of the boss.
B and C side. moving here. I'm staying.
Oh, I think.
Close.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, I need to move it more middle.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see where the eye was actually.
It stay on the position when you move boss. So if you stay at C and see that I go from north side and you move, it will stay there after.
Yeah, sorry, I was just confused looking at my number, figuring out where to go.
If you want, I will announce which side is safe spot, like C side is safe. Or I will say where is I.
I think where's eye is better.
Okay.
It's more like there's so much happening at the same time. It's just okay. So you notice the eye is there.
Behind.
Snatch there, really.
Suicide! Push back next.
I on this side. Somebody can raise through it. Let's push back.
Would we get double fire if somebody was dead?
I think so, yeah.
Go behind.
Like, I'm not sure, but maybe.
Position. BC.
So I have to move.
It's B. Away. Numbers. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, Luna, I got clipped by yours.
Too close. We
Well,
need to
one
spread
and,
them.
1 and 2 was
Spread,
too
spread,
south.
spread. Then tank busters, stay away from tanks.
They're close, so that's gonna kill you, yeah.
So there's a lot of room above the letter B. There's like another marker space, so the first one should go above B instead of on a B. See what?
Yeah, I think it's only 1/3 of the arena, not half the arena.
Yeah, so we need the
So
first
you're meaning
one.
like...
You stay there.
Yeah,
then-
exactly.
and then next one will be here. And that gives the other two south, because I was right down here, and I was third. And the poor person was down here, whereas we could have been right up here, sort of thing. Like, yeah, like, come here. 1, 1, 3, 3.
Right.
Just because I think the last ones are getting hit too hard.
Dramatic music.
No butt chicken though.
No.
Bum bum chicken.
Bum,
Ah,
bum.
we're gonna hear it tomorrow again.
Only for 10 minutes, though, we're going to one-shot it, right?
Sure.
Oh, I hope so.
Let's get
So
back
can-
in here quick, please.
So we can get, yeah, if we have enough. To be honest, I hate Midgard Sombra more than Omega.
I like them all.
I don't like that. I don't get any loot.
So far, the only piece of loot I have is a headpiece that isn't even best in slot.
I haven't got an Omega drop yet, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
I think I brought mine.
Only,
Yeah.
I think
Got
it's
my
only
earring.
healers and Zana gets something.
Yeah. Pray for sun tomorrow.
Luna.
We're just talking about loot.
Just saying that you got loot.
We're crying that we didn't get any.
We're crying that drops have been all tank shit. And the only
What?
tank shit that they don't need.
It's always
Exactly.
it.
I was gonna say there was nothing we
yeah,
needed.
healer stuff. Healer stuff has been like almost every run we've had a healer drop.
But
At
we
least
got a lot
every
of
week
doubles.
we've had something. Yes, Ganon, show off.
I think food also not fit, not also a decent slot.
Did you not buy the ring though? With books.
Yeah, Arian, we need to discuss who buys what tomorrow.
We need to
Extra
do
3.
serious talk.
Poor kitty cats.
Hope it's not going to be no domestic. Ooh.
That's our cat as well. Just eating too much and then.
Oops, sorry, I ran over too soon.
Behind. Eyes on this side. So B is safe spot.
Push back next. Behind.
B and C. B. There it's you. I'm moving.
Close.
Close. So it would be 1-1-3-3.
Oh, I got double because someone died before.
Buster.
Yeah, I was late, but you've got to be more north than that as well, Luna. You was too south. You should be above the D. You're not on the D. I died where I should have been.
Doesn't really matter though. Like I'm meant to be, but like I saw that he was going there, so I just moved down a bit. If you know what I mean. As long as it's like
Yeah, I had
spread out.
I had a small gap because number 3 was obviously in the right position, but my number 1 was slightly souther than they should have been, so I had to try and fit in between them. As I was late, Luna didn't get time to adjust, so she didn't move.
Yeah.
But if I was there early, she would have probably moved up.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that that group needs to be a lot norther than they've got to be above that D or B.
Behind.
Back next.
Push back.
Stick at the back. The Yetzi next. Oh, so fuck.
Yeah, it's you again. Moon.
I wonder if it's always if you've got male or female.
No, it's dependent on the position of the eye.
I know, but I wonder if that determines if it's male or female.
Close.
Eyes at sea.
That'd be this side, wouldn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, you wait too south.
I thought the eye was on the other side. I am sorry.
You need to stay close to B.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Like, the eye was on the other side, so I moved to the wrong side then.
Yeah.
I called it because the boss was tanked in that side, so I
Yeah.
thought people was going to be confused, but didn't register.
Well, we got some practice in.
Does the eye move from when you guys move the two peak thingies?
No.
No. Okay. So if we look at it then, it stays there and we can get our heads around if it's above or below or whatever.
I think what people confuse though is that I pulled the boss to the edge where the eye was. So
Yeah, that's why I called it. But
so people got confused where to stay.
You can recheck where the eye when we got on position. Like if we got both boss together when we stack all, check position before numbers. If we go separate, when you go to your position again, like opposite side, then check the eye so you know where you go when you get the number. There,
So
as time